This is unbelievable. I should have done this while I was on the screen. This is the same camera, but different angle. This is Gamble up in Alaska. I don't know if this is going to continue on my last live stream or not. But if not, we'll do a separate one again. These are a light show going on in the middle of the night with laser-looking blues, yellows, oranges, and light greens. You're not going to believe what I just saw. Watch. I don't even know what the hell this is. All right. There's some kind of, looks like a street light right here on this angle. This is the same camera we just found that other anomaly, but a different direction. Okay? So this looks like the end of a pier maybe. I don't know what this is. Look at the colors that are radiating down on this light. Something happened there. That's just a light bulb. It's just a light bulb. It's like a big electrical blast. I don't even know if that is a light bulb. It's a lit up corner. Hope we'll see in the daytime what this is. It's a piece of metal. Okay, that looks like a metal pipe. See this? Something's reflecting on this metal pipe. Changing colors. All night. I don't know what this is. Let's go back and forth. See something right here? The reflection moves this way on the next picture. Watch. See that? Back, forward, back, forward, forward. Let me go backward, 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 backward. What is that light? I'm going backwards. This one did enough to reflect it up in here. I don't know what this is. See the other angle. This is southwest. I think we did south. Let's do southeast. Yeah, that's cute. It's coming down on an angle. Here's the next one. Next one. I'm just going to skip to the ones where it is. I don't see like any, like it's even, let's say it was a lighthouse or something and that was a light spinning around. I mean, I was thinking that, but it's not in the middle of water or anything. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I've never looked at this in the middle of the night, this camera. I'm going to tomorrow. What the heck is this? This is pre-sun. What is this? I'm just gonna go to the ones again with it. All right. Is there any other angles here? Northeast. Do we see northeast? There we go. Next one. It's got a little like plasma in the air. Next one with it. Look at this. I'm gonna jump. Oh wait, these look like weird. Hang on. These are all in a row. I don't know what's happening to the screen there. Here we go again. Dark. Here's another one. It's like not always in the same place. And scoot up to here. See, sometimes it's over here, sometimes it's off the edge here, sometimes it's in the middle. There. That's 15:14 UTC, 15:24, 10 minutes later. What is this? you get daybreak. I don't know. Maybe we did south. Yeah. Double check. That might be in that first video that it's posting right now. Yeah, I think this is the first one we saw. This is insane. This is facing south. I'll just put it in here for look. There's a round ball right here. Whoa. Whoa. And there's a reflection of one here. This is the middle of the night. There's no lights on. What is this? That's south at 11:53 UTC or 03:53 in the morning in Alaska. What is the red dot down here also? I need more coffee. I'm going to play this through. I'm getting more coffee. I'll be right back. This is the middle of the night. Why? That's crazy, huh? God, when you see this, you have to like step away from it sometimes for a minute. I started seeing these 3 days ago in the sunlight, not at night. Now we're getting this on night cameras. What are these cameras sensing that? What was that? Whoa. What do we got there? You see the zoom in? Yes, you can. Okay. This is the middle of the night. No sunlight, no headlights. It's facing a rock and some water, I believe. We'll have to double check that. And then look at these weird ass little, besides this weird blob, whatever that is, even deeper, these pixels are like in bigger squares. Like there's four to a section, it looks like. So here, it looks like a mesh, like they put over your skin, like a skin graft mesh, whatever that is. These, there's stripes in it, 3 and 3. Up here is that mesh looking thing again. Oh, my arm's killing me. What is this? Please tell me what this is. Somebody's got to have an explanation. Some photographer, some cameraman. That this is common. It's a nightly thing. Everybody's cameras pick this up. In this reality, it's just my reality is just kind of new, I guess. I don't know. But somebody please tell me what this is. Because this red dot also, I hope that's a light out there. Let's see if we can see in the morning. Yeah, that might be a light, I hope. That's probably a runway light. This is probably a runway right here. These cameras are meant for that. So if you're a pilot and you're going to jump over to this island or wherever this is, you need to see what the conditions are. That's what these cameras are for. So I'm sure that's the runway light. It just looks weird with this crap, whatever these flashes are. And maybe this happens over oceans all the time. Maybe I just never heard of it. But in the beginning of this, there's a blue planet looking thing right here with little circles in it. There's little, so zoom in on this. I don't know if it is a planet or if it's just a circle and a reflection. There's a lot of people that study this stuff. And maybe they're ahead of me on the curve. But that looks like a round blue thing. And here's the question. There's no source light. So yeah, you could say that's an orb, a reflection. If that was a sun picture and that was reflecting off the sun, where's the light coming from? That's what I'm trying to say. There's no light here. Except for that one runway light we saw. There's a runway light at the bottom of the screen. The rest is open air. What's causing this ball, bluish colored ball? There's some orange over here, which could be that light, I'm not sure. See, you'll never hear me tell you what this is, because I don't know nothing. There's people, though, that'll watch and say, that's this YZ2, what? Okay, if you say so. If you say so, bosses. All I'm doing is recording it so you all can tell me what this is, that's all. That's a light, I think, right here. There is no light here. There is no light here. And next picture, if you look up here at the row, you could see a black circle in the middle. And it moves off to the right. You could literally see it's in the center here. There's a circle. Look at the small pictures here. It may even be in this picture. It looks like it here. Then you can see it here. It's moving to the right. Here, it's just touching the right edge of the screen. So it starts probably right here. Here it is in the center, just to the right of center, to the right of center, and now it's touching the edge of the wall here, and then it works its way up. There is a black circle right here moving to the right, from left to right. You can see it in the small photos, plain as day. I could see it from this direction. There's a small black blob moving across the screen in each section. And those are 10-minute increments. It should be. The black circle is, the bottom of the black circle, like 7 o'clock, would be where the red runway light is on that second picture right here. Can you see this circle? People, you need to see this. Or maybe you don't. Here, I'm going to zoom in on these little pictures. The little pictures show even more than the big ones sometimes. Because you're seeing it from a distance. If you step back, literally step back from your computer, you will see it. There's a dark circle right here. Like light is around it. It's right here, moving to the right, and it may be reflecting. That's what's causing this double reflection. I don't know what this green ball is, but it's over here. It's all the way over here, and it's to the right of the big circle right here. There's literally two objects, three possible objects in this picture. The red light in the bottom is a light. That's a real light. We figured that out, so don't get freaked out about that. But you may want to say, what in the heck is this black ball, the shadow of a black ball, where the green light appears to be going around it? Like it's absorbing all the light almost. You could see it. I can see it right here from a distance. Step back 2 feet from your computer. You'll see the black circle I'm talking about. I don't know what to say. Let's play this. Let's play it one more time. I'm gonna fill up the screen. Makes for a cool screensaver, huh? I moved the time in this picture so you can see which way it's going. Top left corner is the time. That's the light on the bottom. Are those maybe spotlights? Like the police are there all night playing with their lights? Could be. Could be flashing police lights. I mean, that is an option, but I doubt it, because they were there for hours, and it doesn't look like much excitement goes on there. But that's a possible answer. Let's see if it's at any other cameras. How about that? If we find it in other locations, then we got more to talk about. So that's Gamble South, and we'll see where that is on the map right here. Gamble, is it this one? Right here. So this island just south of Russia, like 10 miles, this island, Gamble, facing south this way, is where all these lights are over these mountains. It looks like there's mountains in between. What's under here? Let's just take a look at this island real quick, what we're looking at. So there's a small lake or something right here, south. So it's not a lighthouse. It's impossible. I don't even think a police car could get there. They'd probably have to take like ATVs out there after they land on an airplane. So I believe they would just land an airplane there. I don't see many houses out here. It's kind of interesting that these weird lights are happening on this remote island, huh? Maybe nobody's paying attention to this island. There it is. That's where the excitement was on those pictures we just saw. So, back this up a notch. St. Lawrence Island. Let's go. Let's say right here. Facing south. We want to look south, southwest. And I guess the sun's only going to be here, though. So let's take a look at where the sun was, northeast. We're not going to look where I thought. There's weird tones to the colors here. Look at this. Here we go. Is the color band changing that these cameras are picking up on? Is that because of frequency? What is happening to all these cameras? It's not just one. This is a whole different area here. Those look like the colors you see like night vision scopes or infrared maybe when you get these purples. Is the here comes the sun. Let's see the sunrise. That's what I'm looking for. Nothing. That was northeast. Let's go southwest. I'm looking for those flashes now more than I am the sun. Look at all the interference. Is this HARP? What's these lines? These almost look like the lines that you see on the Schumann frequency. Doesn't it? That looks like it could be a zoomed in Schumann frequency chart. Let me just skip ahead because there's nothing going on here. And we get the purple skies. Here comes the purples, the blues. And this is like some camera on top of an antenna, it looks like. Oh no, it's ground level, but there's an antenna. There's probably some kind of weather station or something. Yeah, nothing else there. All right, let's go somewhere else. Let's try this little island. Looks like they like to do funky things on islands, like have a black hole sun. Let's try that. Let's look for a black hole sun. Let's play this through. There we go. We have darkness, some houses, a couple streetlights. A car drove up. Here comes some blue sky turning orange or pinkish. A lot of chemtrails there. Whoa! A sun popped up, and then the big fish-eyed sun popped up. That was cute. We're gonna play that slow motion. Here we go. Something's rising. And poof. There it is. You even got a little streak of light on the water, right? Why did the black hole part just turn on? And if we zoom in, I could already see there's designs and it looks like a square. This is not cool. This is not cool when you see what I'm about to show you here. I can see it on my monitor. This is creepy. Hello. Hello, artificial light. It has to be. Look at this box. Hello. They just put up a new system. This is why we're getting these new patterns, new shapes, the diamonds. You could probably see these little dark spots are probably what's causing the play button I keep talking about and keep showing. See all these little gray, there's a pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, they're arched. It goes like this. Then there's some above it, arched. Then below it, they're in here, triangle pattern of it. This is the pattern we're seeing in the outer edges of these lens flares. That's as much as I can go. There it is. If you could pause this and zoom in, go for it. You can see there's a device sitting right here. It's a rectangle. They replaced the sun simulator with a new one. I'm telling you, in the last 3-4 days, they just fired this thing up. That's giving us even a light bulb shape. Look at the sun. It goes down and into a light bulb like a pear. Take a look. Look for yourself. Right back. Anybody see that? Anybody have a problem with this? Not a problem, but anybody see something weird with this? I mean, a problem with the picture? Alright, let's go to the next one. That sure looks like a light bulb to me. Like the shape. Look right before this. None. There. That's a shot right before it. Right after. See if I can get it in the camera. right, that's 8:44, 54, 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, and this thing turns on, and look how white the sun becomes. There's still yellow behind it. Notice that? Here, see all this yellow? That's probably the real sun. The more you see this, you can't deny that there's not something going on. The only way this could be better is if I had my own camera. But I don't need my own camera because there's 50 cameras right now that are catching this. They all couldn't have added software and are faking this all at the same time. That's impossible. So, from here, the next picture, you will see the light flick on. It's going to turn super bright, and you'll still see the orange sun behind it. Watch this. See it? The orange sun is still back there. Then this little thing turns on, and it turns white. The white is overpowering the sun. This is probably why we still get UV ratings, because the sun is still shining, just not as bright. Is that what the problem is? I'm just talking out loud. I'm wondering why you would use this. Why would you have to turn on an artificial light? The patents are there all the way back to the 70s. They've had this. Recently, what was it? China was going to launch their own moon. Remember? They're going to launch a moon to save on electricity to light up some of their towns, right? So when you start seeing the extra moon in the sky, that'll be when, oh yeah, China launched that last week. Like I said in the other video when I was looking at these sun, look how many launches that these aeronautical companies have made. France, they did a big one. I think SpaceX did 2 or 3 heavies, they call them. Then Japan, then China, all within the last 6 weeks. Were they building this, putting it up there? Here, look at before. I can't even move on because this is blowing my mind. That's the sun 10 minutes before. This is the sun 10 minutes later. You can still see the orange sun behind that white bulb. See the shadow the sun's making here, whatever you want to call it, the light. See this orange light. Concentrate on that. That will still be behind the white light. See it? The orange light is still back there. It's the white light that's drowning it out. Is that how that dog's back last year got burned too? Remember they had that one dog laying in the sun? If this direct thing hits you for 5-10 minutes as it's going by, would that burn your skin? Probably. The chances of that happening are very slim. But I bet you that's got... If you ever mess with a Fresnel lens, the old big screen TVs, the big tube in the front, the screen, it has a bend to it, and it has all those little circular rings in it, and they go circular, and so it focuses the beam of light. You could see that. You can melt metal with those out in your yard. Look at the videos on it. People hang those over like a fire pit, and they put cans and all kinds of weird crap to burn, and they will do it with just regular sunlight and an old TV lens. And imagine that on a NASA-sized scale. A lens that's, miles wide, let's say. They're probably using some new technology with thin plastic or something, who knows. But I'm telling you, the sun is behind this white light. You can still see it in this first picture. Let's see the next picture. See, the sun's still back there. That's why you're getting in the noontime, you'll see that dark orange ring always around the sun now when I take my own pictures of it. There'll be a white ring inside. It's all white inside. And it looks like one of those ice cream bars with the cream filling, the orangecicles. It looks like that when you open and cut an orange in half, and you got the white in the middle, and then you got the orange outer ring. That's what the sun looks like every day. This makes sense. Is this a dot down here? Or is that a boat? Hang on. Okay, that's a boat. Whew. I thought that was this thing reflecting. Now it's a more straight onto the camera. You don't see as many of those little dots. And let me tell you something else. For all those that are going to say this is a camera problem, that black dot you can see when the sun is directly aimed at the camera. In these hour-long picture here, at some point the sun is no longer directly aiming head-on at this camera. It long past that. So how that's still happening on an angle, it's not supposed to be possible. Let's zoom in on it. See, there's a patch here, a patch here, a patch. They redesigned it. That's a new one. That's my guess. That's why we're getting these play button things. They look like little triangles. Later in the day, after it gets into the afternoon, you'll start seeing the triangles pop up. Because the UV light's different in the afternoon for whatever reason, on the angle of the sun, whatever it is. I'm not a mathematician, but here you're starting to see that orange line I'm telling you about. It will fit exactly where this orange line will be around the edge of the sun later in the day. It stops right here, so I can't go any further. So, get ready for that. And now it kind of makes sense. That's what's going on. They flipped the switch right here. You can't miss it. Right there, boom, lights on. You see the white light, here you don't. White light, there it's not. White light, there it's not. And the orange sun is still behind the white light. So that's the last shot of the sun you see. So they probably can't get the simulator that low. That's my guess. It's at a certain height. Yup. That's not normal. Neither was this is east. Did we look at southwest on this one? I don't think we looked at any other camera on this one. We're not going to see anything there. There's no light anomalies though in the sky. That's what I'm looking for. Get a little bit of the sun edge of it here. Let's see. At what point does it turn white? It's harder to see on that angle. All right, so that's this camera, MYU it's called. Oops. Let's see. Let me shrink this down. That was creepy, I must say. Let's go to a wildlife refuge. What do they got? This is the TOG camera. Yeah, I don't see any weird thing at night except for maybe this, but that looks like the sun coming up. Hang on. Yeah. So we'll just ride this along. Looks like the sun's gonna be right here. Okay. Oh, that popped right away with it. It looks like it's twisting. If you follow the pin light, it looks like it's twisting. Wow. That doesn't look right. Here was the sun till they turned it on. Then it turns white. Instantly turns white. With the yellow behind it. And then it's just a blob of white light. They definitely changed the camera. Here, I'm going to zoom in. This is a different camera. Let's look at the black light. See if it's causing the same problem here. And there's your fancy, weird new shapes. They're definitely new shapes. They're like arrow shaped almost, arrowheads, and they're play buttons. I guarantee you, if you could zoom any closer than that, you'd see the play buttons there. They put up a new lens system I guarantee it. I'm not an expert at this shit. I'm just saying the lights have changed in the last 3-4 days, and we're getting strange effects on the sun. So it's definitely something optical. It's not anything to be afraid of. They're just playing with equipment. Why, I don't know, but whatever. I think this is all this is what? Okay, those must be runway lights, right? It's somebody's light. Here's that weird planet thing right here. See it right here? This is the one they keep saying is Jupiter. They're saying Jupiter's rising with the sun. Look at this. Watch that thing move. It looks like a half moon. And now it's gone. Where'd it go? Backwards? Backward. That's the last spot you see it right here. It looks like there's two right here. 1, 2. Let me go back. Are these moving? It looks like there's 2 in the background. But this for sure looks like a quarter moon, half moon maybe. Let's go back. It starts right here. It comes up with the sun and keeps going. And it disappears. What was that? Because you all remember seeing Jupiter rise with the sun your whole life, right? At different points of your life, right? We all knew that. Yeah, it's the time of year Jupiter rises with the sun. Jeez, what are you, stupid? Don't you remember? You remember, don't you? You remember? Who's that comedian? Lopez, I think, today? You remember? Oh, yeah, I remember now. No, you don't. Didn't happen. Here's some green. Here we go. Like it's pulsing again. See it, a pulse? Weird. I don't know, but I think you remember. Anything different here? You can see that planet really good there. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Alright, what else we got? Let's go to this island right here on the edge. Uzinki. Let's see, Uzinki East. How come there's no sun? It showed the sun. That's it? That sick looking thing? Well, I guess there's too much plasma, but let's take a look. Let's see close at this pattern. What do y'all think? Does that change? I have my own video, my own security camera that did this all the time. About 2017. Still have the tape. It was picking up this black hole back then. But it didn't have all these dots. They've changed something. See these dots? They're like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They make like a little top of a pyramid. The corner, top, corner. Corner, top, corner. That's what it's doing. Maybe not. But, you see a light source beam here? There's also one over here. There's 2 light sources. I almost guarantee it. That I can almost guarantee just based on the reflection. Other than that, I can guarantee one other thing. They just took this camera offline. There are no current images available. So let's get to the southeast camera. Something's going on. Let's hurry up. Southeast. It's gonna be cloudy. Watch this. If it's cloudy, they'll leave it up. Yep. Can't see it. Find another one. Here, southeast, before they turn it off. Look how slow that's loading. Look how slow this is loading. It's going through a filter. All right, here it comes. Let's see. We got a big antenna tower. Let's see before that. All right, here it comes, forward. Ooh, is that bright? Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, right. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I see you. That is freaking hilarious. That'd be a cool meme. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Hey, what are you doing over there? Knock, knock. Who's there? The sun. Sun who? The sun with the black eye. Ha! Wow. I find it hard to believe a camera anomaly or a camera chip burning out would still show the black dots through all this wire and steel. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't bother. Oh, you're getting a little bit of a clip here. So that thicker steel is going right through the edge of it. That tells me there's something there. I think that steel leg of that tower is thick enough to block a quarter or an eighth of that. And, oh, we're going to see something here. Now that that blocked the light, how lucky timing was this? One edge, two edge, three edge. That means on the opposite side, there's going to be 1, 2, 3. That's six-sided. That's a six-sided black hole. And the only reason you're seeing that is because the metal on the cell tower was enough to distort the round shape that it's projecting. The true color is the six-sided. That would answer all the six-sided reflections we were seeing yesterday and the day before. I need to take a picture of this. This is breaking news as far as I'm concerned. If I was important enough. Oh, we got... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't look at the chat. Kathy. Hey, how you doing, Kathy? I hope you're still in there. I didn't look at the thing. I get so into this, it like freaks me out. Are you seeing it? Okay, you saw the octagon before I did. So yeah, I just zoomed in. Thanks for mentioning it. Oh my God. This cell tower didn't block that. I would not have seen it. And there's shapes. Look at these dots in here. I can't get any closer than this. Let me look. That's as zoomed in as I got. There's something here. This new pattern. It's definitely six-sided. Definitely six-sided. Oh, thanks for being in here. I appreciate it. Definitely six-sided. I'm sending Kathy a message. All right, cool. All right, cool. I just sent it to make sure. I think it's new and improved too. The first 2 days I tried to upload, it still won't let me upload it. It live streamed, only showed 20 minutes of my life. I did like 2 hours. The first day I started catching these, and it wouldn't let me upload it. It wouldn't render it. So that's a fact. And I can't even get to that video. That's why I've been trying to catch these. I caught some last night, and I wanted to see this morning. There's also this weird planet that's taking off. I heard in the news the other day, they said it was, I think it was Jupiter or something. Jupiter's rising with the sun in the morning. I don't remember seeing that in my entire life, where Jupiter happens to be rising with the sun. I believe that's what the news said. So whatever this crescent-looking thing is also weird. But I just put in the note there. I don't know if you saw earlier when I was looking at the plasma light beams coming down in Alaska up there. It was over water. One was over water. The other one was over mountains areas, like little foothills. That doesn't make sense. All right, let me move on here. Hang on. This is crazy. And here, you can see the pin lights over here. If you use Adobe, pin lights, how you adjust the light on a, like when you have a model, you want to change the lighting. It's a tool you grab, and it looks just like that. It's so weird that it picks that shape. Or I guess they picked this shape. I don't know. But let's go to the next picture. Just a couple more here. That you could see the rectangle around it. There's no doubt this has changed. Whoa. Alright, let's go to this one, because that's got the most interference. I like this camera because of the tower. The tower gives it some kind of perspective to everything. Look at this. It looks like a rectangle piece this time. And that one picture I had a little while ago was the same thing. It's more up and down than it is square. I don't know what to make of that. And I don't think, I was thinking that yesterday, maybe the new chemicals, Bill Gates is spraying chemicals. He started this spring. Is he spraying a filter like, this is what my theory was last night. Could it be like a layer of like, let's say spider web somehow? Because they can make spider, like Richard Bussett, they make spider web goat milk. So they mixed the two animals years ago, and we heard about it once. And I've seen video, I've touched it myself, when you get those weird like spider webs in the grass. And it's not the ballooning spiders, because it'll happen a few times a year, first of all. Second of all, I was stupid enough to pick it up. And I tried to scoop it up with my hands. I had two other people with me, and when I did it and got up from the ground to my face, it was gone. Like melted. I don't know what happened. And then that was October-ish. It was in the fall. By Christmas, the end of Christmas season that year, I think it was 2016, I had the worst chest cold I've ever had in my life. And it's all history from there. But can't prove that was the cause of it. But when I started doing research later about these spiderweb-like things that are not sticky, spiderwebs are usually sticky, right? And I was trying to, I think I still have chips, little chip, microchips, pictures of my old house. You could see on certain days these things would land on the siding of the house. And at the sun set in the summertime, at a certain like 10-minute period, the light would hit it just right where you could see them glowing off the side of the house. And it was like impossible to get pictures of. So, anyways, I've seen videos of a few people that did get pictures of these spiderweb things. And that's my whole point. Are they spraying like a spiderweb material up here that maybe is a grid shape or a triangle shape? You know, maybe that's how it connects. Like, you ever look at the fishing net when you throw it out? It's got like octagon little squares, and they're all strung together, right? Picture that laid out across the sky, but like invisible spiderweb. Could that be where these shapes are coming from? As the light going through that is what I'm trying to say. It's a theory I came up with yesterday after seeing all this shit. Something. There's only a couple of things that can be going on. We're seeing more light than we used to see, the spectrum. That's why we're seeing these purples and hot pinks and all those colors at sunset and sunrises now. So that could be like where our eyes are opening, maybe. I don't know. That's a possibility. Spiritually, you're opening to a level. That's another possibility. Very possible. And when you get to that level, it could be God leaving a message or letting us see, or some of us see. I don't think all of us see this. That's the other scary thing. Not everybody sees this. So, now I'm going to go on a rant. Okay, so, let me keep moving the camera around. See what happens when I start talking with my hands? I'm not moving the mouse hand. My point is, why does not everybody see this? And is that what happened here? Whoa, where am I? Whoa, see what happens when I talk? Kathy, I really appreciate you coming in here. I appreciate it. And I love your videos every night. That's why sometimes when I make a comment, I'm like, because in text or comments, you can't get the voice inflection. That's why it's like, man, these are great. And then it could sound like I'm maybe not saying that, but I'm always saying it is great. So don't ever take it wrong. I love the recaps you do, because I've caught stuff in your recaps that I wouldn't even have looked at the cameras that night. So I really appreciate it. So you're doing great work. I do. I really appreciate it. And the music's cool. Whoever said they don't like the music, tell them to pound sand. I think that's really cool. All right. I had to get that up. Let's go to another camera. Go to another camera and I'll start ranting. Wait, what happened to these? What? That's what I was looking for. What happened here? Why did it zone out on me like that? Here. All right, let's find another one before these are all gone, because the sunrise is pretty much gone. And it's the one with the most interference. Let's find another one of these. What I'm not seeing today so far, and I think it may be a later in the afternoon. Well, no, I'll check back later this afternoon. Well, this camera looks blurred out. Is those weird warping, but I think that's an afternoon phenomenon. And maybe it's because they're switching back to their old system. Is that why we're getting the warping? Or they didn't have the... Oh, you know what? The lenses aren't focused yet. It'll probably take a week to focus. That's what it is. There's your answer. Why were we getting those weird shapes yesterday? They're fine-tuning the lensing, I bet. Or they built some horrible quality lenses and they got to hurry up and make new ones and fly them up there. That could be the other thing. Think about that. Some guy sleeping on the job screwed up the lens, and now they got to make a new one, like they did allegedly with the what's that camera supposedly out in space that they can't turn around and take a picture of the Earth? What's its name? Gentleman or something. The one that takes pictures supposedly of the center of the universe. I don't know why it can't turn around. It's got probably enough gas to do it. Turn that thing around and take me a shot of the Earth from where it's sitting. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't we all be so... You could do that as a pay-per-view charity event. I think any of those charities ever give the money to people who need it. But let's say it was legit. Just to tell a story. You do a charity event, and they're going to launch a rocket, one of the SpaceX rocket, to the space station, all in one loop. No cuts. There's going to be another camera showing the camera. There'll be people on the ground live tracking it. And then all our arguing would be over. The people that argue it's round, flat, purple, green, whatever you think, it would be over. The argument would be settled. How about that? And look at the money you could make. You could fix all of world hunger. I guarantee you could raise $5 billion. Easily. $5 a video or whatever, even $1. The whole world would be tuned in. Are you kidding me? All right, here we go. First of all, look at these little squares. Always look at these. You could see like a summary as it goes. Here's what I'm interested in. Why is this in the same place for an hour? Look at back here. Now, it's hard to see on the big picture, but on the smaller picture, you could see the round light right here. There's a light here. If I could darken this, you would see it. So these thumbnails are a little darker. See what I'm talking about? There's a light up here. Let me go back. Let me move that up there. Up here, zoom in a little bit. You can see sometimes smaller is better, and sometimes stepping away is better. Everybody wants to zoom in. Let me let my dog in here. Come on. See here, you can see there's a object to the left, and it's kind of just parked there. Go all the way across. So look here and see the edge. There's the edge. There's the edge. There's the edge. Edge, edge. Unless they're using the same exact thumbnail. Again, I try to cover every angle. Let me look at the chat real quick. Oh, thanks for the compliment. If that's a compliment, I sound like it. That's funny. Where to say? This is why I'm saying I think, I don't know if you heard me say this before, but I'm thinking we draw. There's like, I don't know how to explain this. Let's just say there's like, remember the old days? There was these buffet restaurants, and the thing would go around. And then you would wait for the food to come by you liked, and everybody would stand kind of in a semicircle, and they would just pick off the food as it came by. I like that system. I worked at that restaurant. But there's going to be, like when Bill Gates thinks this is bad, that people that are like-minded would join in the corners of the internet, let's say they call it, he's calling it, and that's bad, because then they're talking to people with like-minded things. According to him, that's not good, and that wasn't the intent of the internet. And if you look at, what's it, True Stream? I think her name's True Stream. She just did a video on this. That's how I even thought of this. I didn't think of it. She did. I think they just put it out this morning. So, I only saw about 10 minutes of it, but that's how they started out. So, my point is, if we're all tapped into, not all of us, but there's different layers of the, what do you call it, being awake, let's say. I don't know these terms. I know more than you. I used to have that attitude. I don't know why. But as we get through these levels, you go, whoa. Hey, not everybody's caught up to the same point. But outside of that, we're all, no matter what level, if we're in that same category, I don't even know if that's the right term, we're drawing information off of that wheel that's spinning around. We're like all in line at that same buffet. See what I'm saying? And there's different food. So you may like, let's say, barbecue beef, and I like Italian beef, which I do. And I like pasta, but it doesn't like me. Unless you buy Italian pasta. By the way, I put up a video, not this to be said here. There's my local grocery store is really getting a lot of Italian food lately, and I'll go grab it in a minute. They got not only Italian pasta, which uses the old school wheat that we used to eat. We never ate, but our grandparents ate in this country before it all turned to the bigger wheat. So they get more per bushel. That's why they do that. That's why Monsanto sprays it and all that other crap. Monsanto, I call it. But everybody calls it. But they got the old wheat. So if you got stomach problem with this gluten thing, I used to make fun of that too. Till you get it. Then you get it. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's the pasta that's screwing you up. It's the wheat with the chemical GMO change to it. So if it's bigger wheat, your body's not accustomed to it. That's all. It's like giving wheat to a reptile. It doesn't, like, its stomach's gonna be like, what the hell is this? So try, if you can, in your local store, it's like 50 cents more a bag. It's not real expensive. You can get Italian pasta from Italy, imported. It's a different color, it's a different texture, and it's really good. So try it, and guess what? If you got any kind of autoimmune with like arthritis or your body swells, things like that, and pastas are usually affecting that. I know it does a lot of people. Try this pasta, and I bet you, if it's similar to how it reacted with me, you will not have those bad effects that you normally get with normal American pasta. I hope that made sense. And what it has to do with these lights, nothing. And that just came out of my mouth. So, try the pasta. And if somebody out there is having a pasta problem, please let me know, because I don't know why I just talked about that. All right. That is weird. It's like I was an autopilot. Okay, so here's the sun. So-called sun. Oh, and that was my point. We're drawing, your point. I'm making that Discord page. Hang on, let me do it right now. Oh, hang on. I'm making a chat room in Discord, which I'm learning how to use. I don't know anything else about it, except that you can actually share files. We can put pictures up. So what I'm saying is, if we're all on that same, let's say, buffet line, I don't know what you want to call it, we can then post photos of the day for your area. You don't have to say where you are. Just put like northeast or southwest, whatever. Just put like a zone so we kind of know. I don't want anybody to say where they're at. I'm just saying west coast, east coast, whatever. You just narrow it down just by that little bit. And then you say, here's a 1-minute video, or here's a few pictures I took today. And you could upload it into the chat room. I think that's awesome. And I think people will like it. Oh, my head's in the way. What am I doing here? Hang on. I didn't see that. Hang on. And I'm losing signal. Why am I losing signal? I'm talking about pasta. For real? Hang on. We're cutting out here. Why is it cutting out? And why am I blocking the sun? I gotta move over to the other side here. I didn't know I was blocking the sun here. Hang on one second. Hopefully that's better. Alright, I'm glad I looked at this. Let me go to Discord real quick. I don't even know if I have it on this backup computer. If you want, go in the chat room and let's make a categories. I have one in there. It's like Sky Phenomena. I just made one up. And I don't know if I have Discord on. You got to have the app, I guess, on your computer. Yeah, hang on. There we go. It's called discordapp.com. DISCORDAPP. How am I getting out of this space? Oh, this program's running on the program drive. All right, hang on. I'm going to stop recording. I don't need to record this part. I already got the good stuff up here. That might be why I'm losing signal, because it was running out of space. All right, let's try this out. All right. I think I'm back. Yeah, let's watch this sun go. And I'll do Discord while I'm doing it. Hang on. So, let me turn this off. Let me get this on. I don't know if it'll show passwords. So let me turn this off for 1 second. Give me a second here. I want to show you how to do this. Anybody that comes in here, check this out. I'm only saying this because you just said we're kind of like all on the same page here. And this will allow it to go like to a next level. Discord. Let me log in real quick. Okay, let me turn this back on. Okay, you should be able to see this now. This is what it looks like on my screen, at least. I'm sure it'll look the same on yours. I just setting this up. I don't even know how to really use it. They got a voice thing, so we can do phone calls down the road. We can have like a talk show. If it gets to that level. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if it does, we can just say, everybody on Friday, it's like let's sit around the fire. Everybody grab some coffee or a wine cooler, whatever you like. And let's just talk about the week. And we jump in. The people that have followed my channel in the beginning, you'll be in the top. You know, you could be what do you call it, administrator, whatever they're called. You guys run this, the background if you want. You don't have to, but if you want to, That's cool with me. And then we make categories. So here I got general. Here's I'm studying with my stepson, ex-stepson. How would you say that? Anyways, I don't know how you say that. Stepson? Yeah. Anyways, the category WAG Chicago chat room, and then here Sky Anomalies. We can make any category we want. So we can call it chemtrails. We can call it, because we don't have to worry about them blocking anything. Now, anybody gets in there like trolls, I want to have a couple people that can help in case I'm not in there all the time. That could zap them out. So if you see somebody post something crazy, give you the wrench or whatever it's called, and then you can delete it if you see something offensive. If anybody wants to help, let me know. So you go here, you sign up, you get your name, whatever. And now I have it set up right now, so when somebody logs in here, they can change their screen name. I guess it goes off of whatever your normal screen. I don't know how it knows. So you can change it to whatever name you want. It'll show as that. Boom, you're done. Once we hook up the sound, while the chat is going on, when the channel gets bigger down the road, and let's say there's like 10 people in there talking, we can make a corner for the administrators of the channel. So there could be 3, 4 of us in here talking, literally talking into your microphone. We could hear each other while the chat's going on, and while we even have a chat with voice. So you can not only have regular chat simultaneously, but you can have a group of us, let's say 4 or 5 of us in there talking, or you could allow anybody to talk, but I think it would get too chaotic at that point. But if we choose, like, let's get the first 5 people in there, they can talk for a while, and then we'll rotate them out or whatever. I think this would be fun. If we did this like on a certain day of the week, campfire chat, whatever you want to call it, and just go over, we can go over news, we can go over the sky, we can go over what's going on with the sun. Instead of just hearing me say what I think it is, we can get all of us talking. I think that'd be cool. So if anybody has any comments about that, or suggestions, or knows how to use this way better than I do, or even a little better, please let me know. Because I think this would be cool. Let me put the link in the chat. Invite. I think it doesn't matter if I show this. All right. Copy. All right. Now, let me go into my chat. Oh, wait, I got to do it over here. Hang on. Invite people. Copied. Okay, let me go back to the picture real quick. Oh, no, let me show you here, though. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just get in here. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay, and okay. If you look at the description now of the video, it's going to be the very first paragraph is about the Discord. And how do I get into The notes. Here we go. Here is Discord link. Okay, it's also now in the notes, or whatever, the chat here. I got the chat fully pulled up, so if anybody's still in here, or when they didn't, now I can see better. I got my small laptop, the one that's like a tablet, you flip it back and forth. Okay, so, I'm gonna see if I can leave Discord open too, hang on. It won't let me open that one. I don't know why. It should be able to open both sides. There we go. Kathy. There's a Kathy in here. Okay, how's this working? There's Kathy. Okay, I see you. Oh, cool. This is awesome. You're in here. Hang on, let me look. Hello. Did it work? Awesome. Oh, if Joe comes back, she's going to be excited about this. Because I think she said she downloaded the app for this. This is going to be so fun. So now when I'm not online, we can still all, not just me, you can talk to each other. This is awesome. Oh, dude, this is coming together. You don't know how excited I am, because I've been thinking about this for a while, but I don't know how to use it. Where am I here? You can see my screen. It's not giving away anything, right? I don't know how to use this, so I gotta be careful. I'm gonna use this off on my other computer, just in case it shows anything it's not supposed to show. Like your name or what, I don't know what's supposed to be up here, hang on. Let's get back to the cameras. I will watch the Discord, and I'm trying to watch the chat too, hang on. See my screen. Okay. It's not giving away anything, right? Let me mute that. Okay, I see. Okay. I just sent a message to the system here too. Awesome, cool. I think it'll be fun to participate in the long run because now you can post pictures, sky, video, whatever. So if somebody gets some weird sky thing, but they don't want to post it, whoever it is, they can just say, look, here's something I saw in my sky. Here's 5 pictures. I can put it together and do like an end cap of the day. So what my ultimate goal is to do from left to right. So West Coast all the way to New York. And we just see a quick clip. Boom, boom, boom. Here's what the skies look like today. Because I think it's going to get so much darker with the new spring. I really do. The geo crap that now Gates is doing, he's adding it, and then they say he's working with Harvard. So it depends on which news outlet you're looking at. But here's another shape. Let's look real quick. While we're playing with the Discord, I want to zoom in here for other people to also see. There is a strange pattern compared to the old one. I gotta find my original. They're on here somewhere. Let me take a look here real quick. This is my backup. Or I'm making backup on here. I'm trying to look on my own computer. I don't know if it's showing up. Yeah, it is. Is it showing up? Let me see if I can play. Hang on. I don't want to bore you with that. I have pictures, videos I've done myself off my security camera because it's infrared. I think it's infrared that is picking up these black dots. That's why not all cameras are getting it. If you're not in an infrared mode, you're not going to see this. See what I'm saying? Look at this going up, up, and it sure looks like there's a tail, like it's trailing down here. Okay, now, so far, we're not seeing the reflections like yesterday. Let me show you yesterday real quick. Let me show you what I captured yesterday. Is it this one? Watch this. Let me mute it up. Now, I haven't looked at the sky cams yet. Those show us different. Here, watch. Now here, look at they were using weird symbols again last night. Here, in the afternoon, Kathy, I don't know if you saw this yet. This is the triangle. I call it the, first of all, they clipped this down where you can only see this. Let me pause this. You see the triangle up in this? All afternoon yesterday, they were all doing this. Down here in the bottom right. See the triangle? I call it the play button. I'm calling it the Bill Gates play button because he had Microsoft. Maybe it's like the Microsoft symbol. I have type and talk. Okay. I just sent Kathy a message. Thank you, Kathy, by the way, for sending them on the Discord. Yeah, if we can put the word out, it's going to be fun. I guarantee it. Yesterday, see this line? We're getting what I was calling the Birkeland current. It's not, but it sure looks like one. And they're started getting these weird dots coming out of the top half of the line. Okay, so check this out. I'm watching this yesterday, or I'm taping this. They were showing limited. Look at this thing. This is what's probably going to happen this afternoon, I'm guessing. It's got to like cross a line, or they were still fine-tuning it. But do you see here, these little like, couple channels are saying, this is just normal camera anomalies. No, it's not. No, it's not. You can go back. I got videos. Everybody's got videos. These little play buttons, they look like little pyramids all over the place. That's not normal. I don't care who's telling you that. That is not normal. Okay? This shape, it actually looked like last night. I think Joe was in the chamber. When you turned off our old black and white TVs, you would flip that switch. The screen would all shrink down to a little dot and then go poof. That's what this was looking like. It looked like the light was turning off and it was just going to go boop. You know what I'm talking about? The old camera or the old TVs. This is very odd. Wait till you see this. This is why I actually had to stop. And I could take a lot. I've seen a lot of gross things that no human would ever want to even think about doing job-wise. But it is what it is. This creeped me out to where I needed to step away and went grocery shopping, which I hate doing. I hate grocery shopping. So here, I'm looking at this. Like, it looks like two light sources. You got a beam here. And now look at these dots right here. This camera won't let me zoom in. I don't know why. Okay? I can't zoom in on this for some reason. That's why I'm playing them on tape. Anyways, look at these dots. What camera is this? Let's go to it right now. Port Menier. Is this the right one? Hang on. Which camera is this? I think it said Port Rainier. Let me make sure it's the right one. Hang on. It's going to be right after this one. Hang on. I'm going to see what the name of the camera is. Oh, it says Port San Juan there in the top right. So what's the next one? I just cut it out of the picture. Port Rainier. Okay, Port Rainier Southwest. Let's go look at that right now. Port Rainier Southwest. Yeah, this was Joe's last night. Those messages. She said I didn't check my chat. You're right, because I get so engrossed. Oop, in this, it like really pulls you in. Let's go to Port Rainier. That's why I like document. I'm gonna have to start writing these down probably, so you know which ones to go back to. Unless there's a way to set up like an auto. Oh boy, where was this? You're not gonna find it. Port Rainier. Can you look it up? I know a lot of them were on the. I went to the East Coast. Let's see here. A lot of them were over here. Let's see. There it is, right here. See? Like minds, like my own self, can think like myself sometimes, and I found it. Cool. All right, here's that camera that was just showing this. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Wait, what happened? Oh, duh. All right, here we go. Let's just play this through. This is the same. Am I looking the same direction? I need southeast. Hang on. But it's going to have sun in it anyways. Let's just try this one first. And check the thing. Oh, I am getting there. All right. Yeah, the TV, the old black and white, you would turn that dial until it went click, and then the screen would go whoop, right into one little ball. All right, here we go. Speaking of balls, here it comes. No, we got the ring around the sun today, too. That's new. Here it comes. And I'll slow this down in a minute. Yeah, and it just jumps. Okay, so now watch this. When the sun comes in, the other channels are saying these are normal. That's not normal. These lines were not normal a week ago. Okay, and this coming down. This looks like rainwater almost coming down. Watch this. This was happening yesterday. This is going to later form the Birkeland current. So it's not a Birkeland current, but I call it that. So this is starting to form. However this is forming, it's going to make that straight line coming down. See inside it? There's a pink line already. You see it? So somehow this light, maybe they're sending information. Is this like a space elevator? You know what I mean? We think of a space elevator as like climbing some steps, right? Are they sending data through this? Think about that. That just popped in my head. What if this is like Morse code? Frequencies being sent up that pipe. And by later, it ends up forming a solid beam of light because it's making its good connection. And here is the, let me show you, the play button, phenomenon, anomaly, whatever you want to call it. In a minute, you're going to see these triangles are little play buttons. Okay? Here's the beam of light forming. Anyone have any idea what this could be? I'm just floored. And today we're seeing also the ring. So you're probably going to see sundogs later. The sundogs are off to the 40. I think it's 45 degrees on each side. If you drew a line through the sun, horizontal, At the ends of each side of that line, you'll see the sun dogs. That's look like little mini suns. So don't be freaked out, anybody that doesn't know what that is. That's all that is. And maybe it should be or not, I don't know. But that's what it's called. At least we know what it is. All right, now, watch the line get thicker here. See what I'm saying? Watch this thick-ass line starting to form. There it is. So this is definitely an afternoon phenomenon. It is 17:10 there, it says, Zulu. 17:10 Zulu time, which is probably +6. That's 5. It's probably 11 o'clock in the afternoon there, I'm guessing. I don't know, but it's probably right close to noon, I'm guessing. So pretty soon the sun will be right here. But look at that line. So as soon as the sun crosses around noon, you get this Birkeland current. You get the play buttons start popping out. Here they are over here. Do you see it? I'm going to zoom in here. There they are. Play button, play button. So as it crosses like that straight overhead, you get the play buttons now. The the Bill Gates play buttons pop up. Even though it looks like actually YouTube's play button. But Bill Gates is doing the spraying, so I coined this the Bill Gates button. So we got Bill Gates buttons all over the place. We now have the warped light bulb that looks like it's melting. And see these dots, like they're gonna form dots above it in a little while. And you will see these dots like shooting out of it like Tic Tacs. Right? Alright, let me make this smaller. I'm just gonna keep doing this. You get some coffee, walk around. I'm just gonna document these cameras. That's all I'm doing. I'm not telling you what it is. Go back. Now look at the shape of this one. Turn on the next one. Oh wait, back. Right there. So there's one there, one there. There's a whole bunch of littler ones, there's lighter ones. But this little guy turns to the left. Watch. And last night, by the way, Kathy, when you look at the ones yesterday, which I'm looking at here, you will see towards the end of the day, let me go forward, this super strange mist comes over for about a half hour and then disappears. Now, I've been seeing that, and I'm just like, well, it's just all those clouds. I get into some crazy robots at the end there. That's getting tired. This mist, here, I think it's right here. Check this out. If this is it, hang on. There's a mist. I'm going to have to do a recap on this video. There's this strange mist that comes through, and then it just disappears. And the mist will come through, and I got to find it, though. Hang on. Where is it? I'm going to do a recap and just put like little clip. Now, here, this is another thing that they were saying on the chat. This looks just like a Fresnel lens. If you look at a any video, hang on, let's look. Let's look right now. What am I telling you? Here. I keep telling people, look it up, look it up. We got nothing but time. Let's look it up. What am I talking about? Let's see. Is this the company that makes them? No. Yeah. They do, but this is for glasses. I want to show you the prism. See their logo? There's these weird lines in the Fresnel lens. That's the whole point. They're making them in glasses. I bet you they can make it go across the sky. All right, hang on. You need to see videos. Watch this video. There's some you'll see with the TV screen. Now, they've changed. Look, anybody who's not noticed the change in your Google search, you're going to always get the check marks first. Whatever service you use, it'll be green. Some are blue. They're safe pages. That's a signal that YouTube is sending out in Google saying this is a safe, true information only. So any angle that does not agree with the Wikipedia definition will not pop up. You gotta dig and dig and dig to find it. Just be aware of that. Your search engine has changed. So if you look up a topic that's one of the banned topics, it won't be in the first 1,000 pages. This last night I did a search on one of those topics. 3 pages showed up and it said like 270,000 pages. Only like 6 total were on my, like 6 back, and then it stopped. You couldn't even access it. I don't even know how you would access it. So start watching your Google searches. They are definitely changing. You will not see any opposed opinions up front. I'm trying to find the TV one. Here. Here's the old TVs. Okay? That lens can burn through steel. This old TV, your old box TV that was super heavy, this is a Fresnel lens. This is the lens they're using on the Sun Simulator, allegedly. Okay? So, what they do, if anybody remembers these TVs, this is the inside. My buddy, when I was a kid, his dad had one. Nobody could touch it unless he was home. There's a giant mirror. And over here, it looks like it's there, but that's the reflection. In the wall right here, there's 3 of these. That's a red, yellow, blue. These are light projectors, just color. So that'd be a red light, a beam of light goes to a tiny point. Yellow and blue, I think this is the color. Red, yellow, green, or whatever. Green, yellow, blue, whatever it is. So, it's like a prism, right? So they make, to a point, like a triangle. It'll look like this. Those 3 lights, 1, 2, 3, shining this way, make a triangle. Get it? Triangle. Get it? So, that then reflects into the back of this. And then this, see, look at this Fresnel lens over here. Look at the edge. Does that not look like the sun right now? When you get the ring, see the ring? And it's even at the 90-degree mark. Look, it's making its own sundog. That's by accident. I just pulled this up. That lens laying against the fence is making the exact shape that we see every day in the sky. You'll see the ring. The sun's in here. The sun will be in the middle. This is all sunlight. Then the ring. And then the sundog right there. It's a Fresnel lens. Case closed. Drop the mic. Done. Now, that's not, I'm not a scientist. I'm just going by common sense. That is a lens. That is the same shape. That is what we see in the sky. If you were to put that up right now, I don't know what other conclusion you could say, unless you're delusional, that this is not what's blocking the sun right now. This actual lens right here. It's making the same shape. And I just picked this out of nothing, because I know how the lens works. Look at the light going through here. What he's doing is the sun's up here to the right. He's got this aiming. He's going to burn whatever's in this bucket, looks like. Whatever is in here. Okay? Look at the pattern it's making as it goes through this glass. It goes in. 1 light, 2 light, then through the center, and it's widening out here like this. Look at the lights. Do you see it? This is by total accident. I pulled this up. Cone, this guy's site here, by the way, rimstar.org, RIMSTAR.org, or org, O-R-G. I'm not putting a link because I don't know who he is, and he could be crazy, I don't know, and I don't want my channel taken down. So, he's going to burn something in that bucket. He's going to burn a brick, dude. Now, I've seen these on shows like years ago where they take the lens and they cook water and all this stuff. This is a TV screen. Look at this. It just incinerates that. He's going to burn oil, blah, blah, blah. So my whole point is, 1, it's super hot. If you ran your hand in front of that light that you can't see, because it's all infrared, you can't see it. I saw one where he had to blow steam, and then you could see the steam go through the light beam. You can't see this light. I'm going to do a video about that. Hang on. I want to see that. I saw years ago. and you can't see the light because it's infrared. Let's see this. Okay, so he takes the front. I don't know who this is, but he's going to take the front off. That's how you get the lens. This lens could be, actually, it could be a weapon, so be careful because you end up hurting yourself. Here's the lights I told you about. So here's the canister. It's blue, green, red. RGB, I think. Red, green, blue. That's where you get RGB. On your old printers, it would tell you, do you want to match RGB? That's what they're talking about. With these three colors, you can make any color you want. Get it? Okay. As far as I know about color, as far as like artwork and color. So, he's cutting it out. See, I don't know if you can really tell. This starts as a circle, and then another circle, another circle, another circle, and the circles will keep going and going and going and going until it gets all the way to the furthest point you can make a circle without hitting the edges. See that? That's the same shape you're seeing in front of the sun. When you see that round circle in front of the sun and then the dogs off to the sides, that's this lens. Because it makes a circle pattern until it can't get any wider in its own box. And if you can see this up close, there's going to be line. They're going to be arched, one after the other. That's that pattern we just saw that every other channel is saying normal. No, that's the arches of the circle of the Fresnel lens. It goes one arch because it's a circle. Then the next circle's above that, and it's larger. Then the next circle's above that, it's larger. The next circle's above that, it's larger till it can't get past the edges of the box that's holding the lens in place. That's what you're seeing there. This is one of the lenses. I guarantee it. There's no other explanation of what this is than it's not only a lens in front of the sun. This is not a camera anomaly because of the camera on the ground. There's no round circular rings, multiple rings inside a camera. A digital camera, no less, without any moving parts. That is the circles of a Fresnel lens. They go small circle, bigger circle, next circle, till you can't get any bigger in your own box. Get it? I'm not yelling at you, Kathy. I'm yelling at anybody who sees this down the road. Because they don't get it. I've seen these lenses up close. That's the pattern. If you look at the bottom of an old Coca-Cola bottle, you could see this. I remember as a kid looking through it, and you could see ring pattern. It's just the way the shape of the glass happened to be at the bottom of a Coca-Cola bottle. It had that same rings to it. All right. Let's go back to live time. Oh, let's check Discord. Is anybody in Discord hanging out? Oh, I'm so stupid. Where am I? Why isn't it open? Here we go. Gotta get into mine. Okay. Can I post a picture? Oh, no. How do you post a picture? Oh. Where is it? Here. I'm just trying to see if I can send a picture up here. Why is it blocking all my pictures out? Okay, what's going on here? Here. I'm going to test something here. Can I put it in here? Let's see. Testing. Hello. All right. It's doing what I thought we could do. All right. All right. Let me know what you think of that. I think we could really start tracking the sky like coast to coast. You know, everybody posts a couple. If you want, you can directly do it right from your phone. Copy it. You don't even have to load or move a file or anything. If you open a photo, awesome, kid, they did it. Awesome. There's those rings. What is this? Awesome, it's working. Oh, hang on, let me pause it. Hang on, let me turn on the volume. Hang on. Let's try it. Is the volume working? I think I got the volume on. Maybe there's no volume. Mudfog, I've been hearing about this. Are you into this? Oh, check this out. This is it, Kathy. I'm telling you, we could learn so much more now. Everybody that's already kind of like we're on the same page, now look at how much more. You don't have to make a special video to get it out. You could just post a quick thing or a quick link or make a quick video, whatever. This is awesome. Check this out. You just put some up there that I'm definitely going to learn now because I'm definitely going to watch this. This is incredible. Oh, I got to learn this. I've heard a lot about this recently. Not like I'm not learning yet about it, but I've heard a lot of people are looking into this. Wow, electron flood theory replaces neutrons. Something changed. This is awesome. Thank you for that post. Oh, this is great. Hope I spelled it awesome right. Oh, I can't wait for this to take off. This is going to be fun. There's no ads, there's no bullshit. This is just people being people. Put whatever you want. Except for anything like harmful, of course. But this is awesome. And this is any time of the day. You could post something, you get an idea, post it up there. And then we could do a show about it later. All of us. If your channel, you want to do a live cast, we'll go on your show. We could I know we could link it to here. And we could link it to all our other channels. Madman's really cool. He can come on. He can post. Hopefully you'll see this. I don't know if he knows how to use it yet. But there's so much more. Like there's sometimes things like I'll get some photos or some or a video clip. But it's not enough really to make a video. Or I will. It's a minute long. But we don't have to do videos all the time now. We can just go, hey, boom. Here's some stuff I saw, or here's a news update that I really don't want to do a news story on, but here everybody should, I think, should know about it, or whatever. You can post news stories. You can post whatever you want. This is awesome. Oh, I'm excited. All right, now we need to think. Anybody who wants to participate, you don't have to, but if you do, let's come up with categories here. Here's the chat. Here's general. Sky anomalies, like here. And then, let me turn the voice on. Can you hear me over there? Testing. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't have a headphone on for this. You might be able to hear me, whoever's in the chat. And I'll stop it because it's probably annoying. But to let you know, you can do that. You can put headphones on. If you look at your bottom left corner, I think that's also where you can change your name. You can click on there. And there's a bunch of things you can do with your own on your own side. And then if you want, let me know later. I can bring you in to help edit the bad comments and things like that. If you ever want to get into that, let me know. So, you know, people from the beginning are the ones that you want to have on the team like that. It's just like Team Wags or something. I don't know what you call it. Oh, what are these dots? Whoa, what's this? Do Do you know what this is, Kathy? These are the dots coming out of the top of that Birkeland current. Exactly the same dot, that pattern. Oh, I'm watching this as I'm done here. Those are the exact dots. I'll show you. Watch this. See these dots right here. Hang on. Watch this, Kathy. See, this is why this is so important. What did I do? This is important because now you just sparked another idea I never would have known about. Wait till you see this right here. Watch these dots. I'm not kidding you. Now I gotta find it. There's the circle. Hang on. Wait till you see this. This is from yesterday. There they are. They're in there. I'll zoom in on it later. There it is. The bottom's going to stay solid. The top's going to... I said yesterday during the video. If you remember, there used to be these oil, like... My parents had it hanging. And there would be like water running down it. And then there was oil mixed in there. And the beads of water would go down and trickle down. I don't know. It was like whatever it's called. I don't know. That's what this looks like. It looks like there's a string. And there's beads of oil just running down the string. Oh my. This looks like it's something electrical that you just sent over there. I gotta find another one. There was a couple of them I know I caught. In the day before, I had, and I gotta still search that computer. Here it is! Right there. Can you see it? Kathy, look at this. Those dots are exactly this. Where am I? This is this. Hang on. I don't know if you can see both screens if I do this. See these? Move this over. Now. Nope, wrong one. Right here. These dots are these. Right here. What? I don't know what this is yet. I gotta watch your video here. I don't know what this is. You might know. Let me look at these guys. I'm gonna watch it later. Oh yeah. Just saying, Mexican in the chat. That tool, look at some of the prep videos where they bring in the Fresnel lens. You could boil water like quickly. You could disinfect your water. You need a metal like container to boil the water in. But you aim that lens. They have a little device they make that anchors it, and you can let it track the sun. And if you track the sun all day, you're fine tuning the power of the sun to like a tiny pinpoint. And it gets like thousands of degrees. It's super, super hot. Like if you run your hand through it, it would cut your hand off. It's like a laser. So you have to like fence it off, make sure no children or grandchildren, anything can get near this thing. But it is a tool that people are going to be begging for to cook, melt things. You could melt metal with it. You know, melt down coins. Wait till you see what you can do with that lens from that old TV. You definitely want to save that. It's going to be something that you definitely want to have for emergency. Anyways, I'm definitely going to watch that video because now you're showing me in that video alone, right here is what we're looking at. I don't know how it ties in, but these arched circles are also tied in Because I just showed that. What is it, Lifetime? Where's the live one? Where did I go? Oh, right here. Alright, so let's go back to Lifetime. Where are we at? Alright, so what happened to the shape here? Oh, the cloud. Okay, the cloud hit it. But see this it's almost like you're sending data, or it's bending the light through a Fresnel lens. One or the other. And I think they changed the tools. The lens probably cracked, it broke, whatever, new technology, but here's one of those triangles. Here's a big, if you look closely, or back, step back, there's an upside down triangle right here. I call it the play button. The Bill Gates play button. Here's a couple here, aiming to the right. There's a big purple one, then a green one. Green one, purple one. And any channel saying this is normal, it's not. I've been taking photos since 1990, professionally, technically, but it's not professional, but they're professional quality and professionally trained, I guess, so whatever. And then later, after that job was behind me, because I'm not a photographer like that no more, I did it for like sky photos. And I remember in the 2000s reading photography books, I really wanted to sell stock photos back then. I thought that would be a nice way to make money and get your pictures out there, and you had to take a lot of them. So you had to also get really cool pictures, and it was film back then. It wasn't digital, so you couldn't just shoot pictures and then willy-nilly it. You had 2 rolls of film, and it had to last you a week. See what I'm saying? Life was different then. So, literally different then. So that's why I ask people, when they start arguing with me, I go, are you born pre-internet or were you born post-internet? And you know what? That helps me not get aggravated. Because when you're dealing with somebody who says, these triangles have been here forever, well, yeah, in their world, that's true. In our world, they don't understand what it's like to, like, you could have privacy. You can go sit in your car and they're not tracking your car, or whatever, your phone. And they don't know what that's like even. So when you try to talk to somebody, there's not just a standard parent-child gap, like you hate your parents' music. Everybody hated our parents' music because it sucked. It was that 50s, 60s crap. My back and shoulder's killing me. I'm trying to twist here a little bit. It's a little bit different. The point is, it's more than just your standard, I hate my parents' music crap. Because there's literally the kids and the young, under 30 today, they're not kids, but the young grew up with all of this at their fingertips. And all these changes that we're seeing happen, they just grew up with. It's no big deal. They're like, what are you doing? So once you understand that, you're like, oh, you're one of those. Oh, yeah, I know. You're one of those youngins, you know what I mean? And it's not to be rude, it's just, it helps me to get in the right mindset of who I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with somebody who's never seen a dog, for example, and I bring them into a kennel, I should probably have that in mind. They may freak the hell out. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. So if I bring them into my world, they don't even know what I'm talking about. It's not even it's a different world. It's just that they don't have the same experience that we did. So once you just realize that, like the sun looks like this, that's all. This has been normal. Anybody born right now, this is normal. And in 10 years, they'll be arguing with the kids that are already born into this crap, and they're going to see something's different. And then they may understand, whoa, that old man wasn't that crazy. Like this double sun with the blob shape to it. That's been happening for 4 days now consecutively. It is now no big deal. You don't see me panicking, running to Aldi to go grocery shopping. Now it's normal. Here's something else. I remember from like some training, I don't know what it was, but they said like if you want to sell somebody something, the best way to do it, one of the best things to do, is to meet them 3 times because your brain, from all the MK Ultra crap that they've done, they know that a person gets comfortable after the 3rd time meeting somebody. So, any salesman worth their weight in gold knows that. So when you go to a car dealer and you deal with a pro, or you deal with anybody as a pro, that you have to go to their location especially, watch, I'll give you a little inside tip, watch how they will make an excuse to meet you 3 times at the minimum. So you'll meet them at first, of course, yeah, hi, shake hands, sit down, blah, 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 blah. While you're talking, he's asking what you want, this and that. Definitely controlling the conversation. They'll see, you know what, would you like some coffee? Would you like a drink? You know, my throat's a little dry. I gotta go get something. I'll be right back. He excuses them or she excuses themselves, and they leave for a minute. They go talking back to somebody else, and they goof around, whatever. Gets coffee, brings you pop, blah, 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 stuff. Now they met you a 2nd time. Hey, how you guys doing? Thanks for waiting, and I apologize, but my throat hurt, whatever. They come out with some BS. And then, I guarantee you, within the first 20 minutes, this is going to happen. They're going to come up with another, you know what, oh, I got to go to the bathroom, or, you know, let me go get that car, I'll pull it up front, or let me go grab a folder. You know, I think I left something in my office. Let me go get, they're going to leave 2-3 minutes again. Go talk to somebody, go watch TV, whatever they're doing. They're going to come back. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you again, blah, blah, blah. That's your 3rd meeting. Guess what the odds are that you're going to buy from him now? He knows that, number-wise. So, he just upped the game for his advantage. See what I'm saying? Because now you're going to let your guard down. And that's what predictive programming is all about. It works in sales. It works in brainwashing. It works in psychiatry. It works all the way around. Because humans are just an animal that likes repetition. It likes to be comfortable in its little safe space. And at the same time, though, the tricks, if the person on the other side is evil, they can use those tricks to trick you, even to thinking it's your own ideas even. So just know that, and you start seeing those little tricks. You'll start seeing it even if you don't know much about it. But this, when someone tries to meet you 2-3 times, the 3rd time is the key. That's a trick. They're lying to you. They're not being genuine. They may not be physically lying. Maybe the car is great, or the product is great, or the TV is great. Whatever they're selling you. But they're playing games that they know work. Because they're trained to. And that costs a lot of money to get that training. So, just so you know. That's my public service announcement. PSA. Okay, let's look at the Funky Sun. We start out at 1320 Zulu. I think I heard a beep. Is that somebody in the chat? Okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you gotta have your own safe space. And a legitimate one. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Not like one where you gotta go hide and because somebody said a name that you don't like. I mean, I call my safe space like the space where I like to just relax and recap my day or whatever. Not like hide from a picture of the president or something. You know, these people get crazy with that stuff. But I understand it, I guess. I mean, because I can understand it from the point of view of whether they're post or pre-internet. That's my whole point. So the post-internet safe space is different than the pre-internet safe space if you think about it. Because in the old days, we would have a place you go read, write, be alone. You know, you always had like a spot in the forest or a lake or a dam, you know, where you see the water go down. Nothing wrong with that. And seen this? I'm gonna play this in real time. Hang on. Let's just see what in real time, whatever time this is called. Hang on. Watch this. It looks like a hot, what do you call it? One of those weather balloons. You know when they're sagging at the bottom when they're first filling up with air and it's like lifting off the ground? I don't know what to say. And then, by the way, there's a triangle sitting right here, and there's one over here. It just sits there. How is that happening? See it? It just went through the triangle. How are they projecting that triangle just to sit there? Did you see when the sun, look how small it gets. It almost looks like it's pulsing. Because those clouds aren't like changing. And it's that gray switch like I was saying before, the shower door that you can flip the switch and it turns like a milky color so you can't see the person behind it. You can see like the outline, but you can't see their skin or anything. That weird star or whatever this is, this triangle play button is sitting here. I don't know what this is. I really don't, but I'm documenting it. Let's look at the north view. I mean, this is actually just getting beyond strange. What is causing light to do this? And why is your local meteorologist not talking about it? Now, this is the other view. And here's a dot right here. I don't know if that's on the camera. Hang on. I'm going to go to the beginning. It looks like the clouds are interfering with it. Let's play this. Watch that thing in the center here. Hang on. I don't know if this is anything. Hang on. Let me go back to the beginning. I want to see this. Does this thing move? Because it looks like there's an arch almost here. Like an arch. And then this would be the center. I don't see it moving. That's by the screen. Alright. It looked really strange. Here, there's that purple button right here. Right here. I don't think it was playing. Hang on. There we go. Do you see the purple light? It's sitting right here. How are they making this purple play button just sit in the center of these screens? There's another shadow right here. Watch the shadow behind this end thing right here. Let's see if that moves. It's too cloudy. Oh, that didn't help. Next. Alright, let's go up out of post spit. Alright. This is the one that has the swirly. Hang on. I caught this one yesterday too. You're gonna love the swirly. I'm just gonna play it first. My favorite is in love with dog food lately. Wow, that sun looks real normal, and there's a triangle moving with it, if you could see that. Oh my God. Apologize, God. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Picture's missing. Black planet looking thing right here. Right here. Watch this spot I'm circling. There's a round object definitely being illuminated from above. Hello. And this was here yesterday. The exact same shape. Let's zoom in. Let's get a closer look at these two objects. I want to see what these two... Let's play this a couple times. Let me fill my coffee. Watch this donut-looking object right here. And this object right here. And then they put the triangle in between. Watch this. All right. What is this? Do you see the triangle play buttons? Here, you can even see it on the opposite side. And then look, when the sun gets out of view, picture's missing. We know what that means. Picture missing. We know what that means. Come on. You're kidding. You're seeing this too. See, I think you're onto something with that too. I'm wondering if we're seeing a wider range of colors than we used to. Like, are we starting to be able to see part of the infrared? And that's why, that could be part of this awakening. Now, here, watch the triangle. There's a triangle shape in the right corner of this. That's the play button. It's up in the right corner of that sun. It's right there. Watch this. Where is it? I gotta see which frame it is. Hang on. There is a triangle behind that sun. Right there. You can see it. Right here. Right in here, there is a triangle. Here's the right half of this triangle, which is making this button right here. This is coming from behind this light. There it is. There's your connection. Right there. I'll back it up one. You can see it in both pictures. See it? There's the right half of the triangle. That's this triangle right here. Backwards. It's even reflecting itself here. From here. Backwards. There's definitely a triangle behind this sun. Simulator. Forward, forward, forward. Oh, too far forward. Forward. And look at the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a 6-sided sun. The 6-pointed star. Sound familiar? I mean, do these people know shit that we don't just know about and we're just now finding out maybe? Does part of learning make you see more? Is that what it is? Think about this. I always go to my flea story. The flea circus, right? The flea circus trainer would teach fleas not to jump out of their container because they would have a lid, and X amount of times the flea jumps and can't get past the lid. The flea says, hey, I don't know how to get out of here, so that's as high as I can jump. He takes them on the road, opens the box, people freak out, and then the fleas never leave the box. Why? Because they were taught from day one they can't, even though they can. So, is this more spiritual and more about God and more about us connecting, tied in with maybe some man-made manipulation, let's say, to move an agenda, and they see that we now, some people are seeing things they couldn't see before. I don't know how you say this. It's something's going on. I mean, to physically see things like this diamond-looking, pyramid-looking, pink play button. If you turn it to the one side, it looks like it literally looks like the YouTube play button. So is that part of the joke? The hey, screw you guys. You guys don't even get it. Is that what they're doing? Really? This is, that's a six-sided sun. I don't know how you want to slice and dice this. And not only is it six-sided, there is definitely a triangle that matches this triangle play button right here. There's an object of some sort with 2 points. 1, 2. Probably the third point's right over here. There's a triangle in there. Oh, this is crazy. I don't even know what to, I mean, what else do you say? There's little triangles all over. This Orby thing has been here for days. I saw this yesterday, same camera. And then once we get past noon, you get these shapes. Now what happens to this? It just fades out. There's pictures missing, pictures missing. This is which camera here? Whatever this is. Outa Wapiskat East. I don't know if I looked at this yet. Play it for the record. There's that round circle again. This is another angle of the same location. I'm seeing shapes all over. I don't get it. And I'm seeing the same shapes you see with a Fresnel lens. I'm seeing now a six-sided sun again. I'm seeing pictures deleted. Seeing data deleted. I've seen a bunch of rocket launches lately. And now I see new things that have never happened before. Look at the one out here moving to the left. Now I caught earlier this morning at the sunrise. That's how long I've been on the air. I've got to walk around. Look at this thing going off to the left there. Now it's gone. Yeah, that's weird. Delete stuff and then it's gone. Let's look at the north camera. Same location. The middle of the night stuff from this morning, that was creepy. I got to do some kind of quick recap here. What we got here? Let's just play it. Well, they switched to root it. They did the old switcheroo. Yeah, I need, I think I want to get an infrared camera down over there. Like a real one, not just the filters. I want to get a real infrared, because infrared shows you like twice the distance when you're in an airplane. I've seen those new videos. Unreal. That's the cool thing now with Discord. I could now post that. If you guys see something, post it up on the Discord side, and then all of us can see it. If we choose to, you know what I mean? What happened here? No cameras at all? Look at this! Oh, snap! They just turned these off. They're still showing up there with the line through it. Yeah, I think somebody's lying to you right now. Right here, right now. Nothing. Do we have any other angles here? I think we saw this one already. Oh, they turned off both. Nice. The one we just saw, is this turned off? No, that one's on because there's nothing there, obviously. So Muskrat Dam Northeast is turned off. Let's go over here by Ontario. What are you doing, ferret? ferret running. Free range ferret. I can't pick nothing now. What's going on here? It's not letting me pick a camera. Alright, let's try this one. Where you going, ferret? He's loving dog food. I don't know why he likes that more than this ferret. I don't even know if that's good for him. I gotta check. I give him Rachel Ray. Dogs. Okay, here. Let's watch this camera. Here we go. There's the big current. The oblong, cloudy looking sun. Where's the play buttons? There they are on the bottom. Yeah, just keep moving, kid. Nothing to see. Just those are real clouds. They're nothing. Nope, nothing to see here, folks. That line. If we start seeing this line with our own eyes, I'm gonna have a problem. If I look up and I see a line with my own two eyes coming out of the sky, and it's not a camera anomaly, then what do we do? You know what I mean? Now, then what's the next question? Here's my issue. We gotta ask more questions, and then when we don't get answers, which you won't, then what? You know what I mean? It's like, here, look at the shape of this thing changing. There goes there to round. Back to there. It's like it's pulsating. Round again. Look at this. It shrunk up. Shrunk up. This looks like we're looking at satellites in space. When they show like Venus acting all weird and stuff. This is the Dryden southeast view. What about east? I can't believe this. I'm just going to play it. We got the play button in the beginning. I remember this camera. This camera has a broken lens up here. This crack is there. That's part of the camera. I remember this from yesterday. Oh my. It almost looks like a gray triangle looking one out here. See by the mouse? It looks like it's placed there. Alright, I want to see something here. There's a circle with a triangle in it, gray. Then a big purple looking play button there. I'm just going to go one at a time. There were just some things in there I think that were jumping. Hey, look at that jump. It's like all of a sudden they're gone. I really don't know what we're looking at. There's a partial curve there. I'm gonna upload more pictures here to the Discord. Discord's gonna be fun. Hang on. What we got here? Then it drifts off. That's strange. Let's look north. I don't think there's anything north. Oh. I really don't know. And we didn't look at this one. I don't know what we're looking at. That's why it's so aggravating. I hit play. Let's play it. Come on. I just don't know what we're looking at. And I'll just keep recording it. And we will... What was that? What happened there? Really? That was sunrise? Here's your sunrise. That's it. You know, I looked at this one yesterday. This one's right above the Great Lakes, between the Great Lakes and the Canadian Ocean. I don't know if you've heard that one before, kid. The Canadian Ocean is new to me, so I'm still getting used to it. It's only like 500 miles from Chicago, maybe 1,000. But I didn't know there was beachfront property in Ontario. Like oceanfront property, I didn't know that. I'm still getting used to that one. It must be there. It's there. So there's things happening around me. You know, new maps, new suns like this. You know, this ain't my imagination. We're all staring at the same video right now. What? What? Let the dogs out. Oh, the ferret don't get out. I got some ferret videos. That's the thing too. I can put like those ferret videos over there too on Discord. Anyways, this is the sun. You know, looks good, healthy, which I think is a Fresnel lens. It really looks like one. It's the pieces are adding up that there's definitely some kind of lens up there. I know a lot of people have found it already. I'm just saying, I'm coming to my own cognitive dissonance that there's probably a Fresnel lens. Definitely, probably. But I can't say definitely because I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't even know how you answer these questions anymore. What do you do if a kid comes up to you and says, "Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, whatever, why does the sun look like that with laser beams coming out of it and play buttons like I see on my video game?" What do you tell Junior then? Can you ask me that or answer that? What do you tell your kid when they go, "Mom, look at this. This is the FAA. That's a government camera. It's got to be expensive. It's not like it's a $50 camera you get at Menards, right? I'm sure these aren't like $10 little webcams." And they go, "Why does it look like this?" What are you gonna say? It is what it is. No, that's not good enough. That's a serious question. What do you say? Let me get a message here. Well, I swear to God, I might have said that about the play button in God. That is hilarious. Can't you say? Imagine if God hits play to start the sun each morning. Wouldn't that be hilarious? And I actually thought of that. See, we're all in the same people that are like drawn together with this, like looking at this. We're all in that same section of the whatever it's called. I don't know what you call it. I don't know, but we're all thinking the same page. Crazy. That would be fun if he wakes up. And that's why in earlier I caught that like an hour where the sun just sat there. I said it looked like they were all the same thumbnail. What if God overslept and was late on hitting the play button? God, I'm not making funny. I'm just saying he's the ultimate comedian. He would be funny like that. You know what I mean? I picture that. All right, next. That's a good point, man. I love it. Big blob, Canadian Ocean. Oh, hang on. I'll show you what I'm talking about with this ocean. Hang on. Watch this. It could have been there my whole life. I just don't recall it. Watch this. I'll do Earth view. Earth. I think it's this. Hang on. No, this ain't it. Hang on. What's the map? NASA. worldview desert. I really started noticing on the worldview and then on the right here. Here's the United States. I live up here near Chicago, wherever the border is up here. Here we go. Put the labels on. There's the Chicago area. I'm kind of out here. I'm west of Chicago right now, but so you go north in this James Bay tip. Look at this thing coming down here from Chicago. That's only like 500 miles. Hang on. This is the ocean I'm talking about up here. Hudson Bay, I guess it's called. I thought Hudson Bay was in New York. Like the Hudson Bay. I thought really, and if that's the Hudson Bay I've heard my whole life. I could have swore Hudson Bay was in New York somewhere. So, this is probably, the Great Lakes is supposed to be the largest group of lakes in the planet. That's right here, this little tiny thing compared to this. Like Lake Michigan would fit in James Bay alone. Not even. It would be Lake Michigan and Lake Superior could fit in this tip. And then we still got this big bad boy here. So if you took this corner of this ocean front, like this bottom right corner where the lake points down, that would be the entire Great Lakes. That's how huge this body of water is. Right in the middle of Canada. I don't remember, I swear to God, I don't remember. I'm sorry, God. I don't remember an ocean or whatever that is. It's not land, it's water. These are all water outlets up here. What? Let's see if I can see through it. You can't really see through the clouds right now. What is that? Why is it moving the date back? It keeps doing that too. But do you see it here? I don't know what that is. First, I swear, this is Ontario. Quebec's over here. Ontario's over here. And if you look how close that is to Lake Michigan itself, you could run a pipe. Probably in 2 years, they could draw a pipe. And we could be drawing water out of here and distribute it across the whole United States. Look at the body of water that's not that far away. Why do we have a water problem here? Hang on one second. So that's what I'm saying. Where did that, in my reality, I don't remember, that much ocean or whatever that is, a bay. I guess it's a bay, I don't know. Break this piece off. So when I joke around about that, that's what I'm looking at. And you can see it pretty good right here. You go to weather map. Every now and then I check the radar. Because there's been several times I've been catching these, they seem to be off Florida. You'll get these weird electrical impulses out here. They'll do it off of Australia, right in Brisbane. I'm on this map so much I know exactly where it is now. There's these radar anomalies that come out of here at night. And I've done videos on it. And the one was like here. I think it's happening right here. Here's Brisbane right here. See the line? It's happening all the time now. This is lines. See these dots? It looks similar to the dots that are on that sun. And it's like flowering out. So if you go where the hardest part of the radar Probably in here. You'll see a little red show up. That's probably the center. And it goes out in every direction. It fans out. It's there a lot. And then you'll see lightning out here even though there's no storm. Like here. Here's those smudged out. I don't know what these are. These are smudged out clouds that a lot of times you will see lightning blast. All this electrical activity, but they smudge it. See how it's blocked? They're not letting you see what that is. Why? I don't know. But it's here. No data. This whole island here. No data. Christchurch, no less. So, here. See the lighting? They're doing something out here. This happens a lot. And I know in Mandela, a lot of people say that Tasmania, I think, was connected at one point. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. But I do know, like right now, you're seeing lightning, no storms for miles. And the weird-ass clouds they're showing are blotched out or blacked out or whatever you call it, smudged out or whatever that word is. See this? They're blocking it for a reason. And here we go. What did I tell you? I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. They do this a lot. And then simultaneously, they'll be going off in Japan, off the coast of Japan. Watch, let's go take a look. And the coast of Florida. Those are your triangle. So somehow, it's a giant triangle. If you ever want to look into how they're doing this electrically, there'll be electrical shocks happening out here, and right here. There's your triangle. It like covers the entire, and Hawaii is like dead center of that triangle. I've shown many nights this activity happening when it's happening live, and you'll see smudged out little brown ass clouds here like you got right here. So put a line here, draw it to here, then take your line from there, draw it all the way across right here, right where you just saw the flash. What did I tell you? It's off the coast of Florida. There they are, right there. There they are. They're doing something. What? Hell if I know. But I catch it all the time. Nobody talks about it. So, is this how they're getting people to conform and be quiet and all that? What are you doing, dude? Kitty just came in. He likes to do his little... What's this circle happening? What is this? Whoa! I've never seen this happen before. See, now we're learning something we all didn't know about. New Zealand. I'm telling you, shit's moving. You are right. You're right on it. I saw, when you go to Cuba, hang on, you get off the, I don't know what these are. Look at this dark ass one here. They're doing something, and I bet you this is tied into that stupid harp. If you look up the harp news lately, was that artist woman was going to send space artwork or something, I don't know. Look at all this dark stuff they're blocking. Look at this. I catch this all the time, and there's going to be electrical activity going on right here. Okay? And it's a triangle. It's a definite triangle. Draw a line. That's like southwest of or southeast of the Bahamas, right? No, I don't even know what the hell this is. What is this? Here. Some islands out there, Hamilton, right here. Probably a military base. I'm guessing. But here, that's smudged out, as the British call it. Have you seen this before, Kathy? This is some weird shit. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. And it happens a lot. And it definitely makes a triangle. And there's a reason, I don't know why. But Hawaii is dead in the center. So here, draw this line, one there, to Japan. Japan, down here to Australia, and then back over there. And it's a giant, same exact play button we're seeing on the, isn't it a coincidence? How coincidental I just walked into that. It makes the purple play button if I draw those lines together. Yeah, let's look at, you were saying, looks like this is moving around. This, not only is, they're doing something huge in Brisbane. They lost all those cattle. This area flooded so bad. And didn't they get, is it them that got it? They got 2 hurricanes at one time at the same day from different directions? Really? I'm like, I saw that and it was coming from the left, one was coming from the right, and they hit them at the same time. I'm like, oh my gosh. And now, we got no data. We had this in the United States a couple days ago. It was like Nevada, Arizona, and a couple sections down there were totally offline. Like this saying no data. But you see the lightning going off where there is no storm? That's the spot. And she said North Island was south of Tasmania. Now the Tasmanian Sea has shrunk too, yeah. I'm wondering if we're seeing stuff happening in real time. Only some of us see this, by the way. Not everybody sees any of this. There's not everybody noticing this. So, I don't know what all this monkey business is here, but it's Australia, Japan, and the coast of Florida are the key points that like connect the dots. And it does not. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to ask too. If you look at, I was doing a Google Earth one day. Look at all the data turned off over there in Mexico. I was going down the south coast of Florida. It doesn't make sense. They got this town like named after movies and stuff. Hang on. This is all weird shit in here. If you want to see some weird stuff, the south tip of Florida is definitely changing. I mean, you can go for like 100 miles on this one highway alone. Look at the dots. See, that's new. That wasn't there the other day. I go here a lot just to see the changes. Why are they adding dots here now? You know what I mean? I bet you this is going to change right now. Something's happening. Look at some of the names of these little towns, and there's nothing in them. And we go to... now that we're getting into some weird shit now. Where's the map? Oh, you might be able to do it on here. Hang on. Now, let's go to... this south tip, and I found a place called Pyramid with a lake. You're not gonna believe this. We gotta look at this. I was looking, I forgot why, I was looking at something on Google Earth, and I roamed over a little bit, and all of a sudden I'm standing like on the screen looking at a pyramid. And the pyramid tip pointed to a lake. Well, that lake is in Nevada in the desert called Pyramid Lake. I'm like, what? I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Windy.com is a good one. It's easy to use. You could turn on, you could easily turn on like the how many inches of snow, and it'll even play you. They're really accurate. If you hit the future button and there's a storm moving in your area, it'll tell you almost in a minute where that thing is tracking. It's pretty cool for easy to look at. I use that one, and then that's pretty much the main one I use. It's really easy to use. That the NASA one is interesting. NASA gives you a lot of data, and I don't know why this is not loading. What's the problem? Google Earth is slowing down because they're reprogramming. And wouldn't it be funny if they're really just reprogramming shit to mess with our head? This is not loading. So, I don't want to bore you with that. Let's go back to this one. If I go to yesterday, This map, if you go to Worldview, I don't know if you've ever seen this. NASA has a site called worldview.earthdata.nasa.gov. So if you just type NASA Worldview in your search engine, it'll show up. And they have, you can go to add layers. You could look up fires to what kind of debris is in the air, the layers of clouds, to all the data that they supposedly report on, water temperature, everything's in here. So anything you wanted to look up, especially if you wanted to add 5 more minutes to your video, you could end up in the here where you're showing like pollution, this, that. I mean, it would get crazy. So, I mean, but there's all that's available here. So, but I don't think you can make a template. That's the bad thing. Well, yeah, I guess you could. Because over here on the left, you can turn them on and off. There's layers here. Watch, I'll turn one on. Fires and anomalies. Turn this on. Now, close it. And now that button right here, you can turn off. And see how it turned them off? If I turn it back on, it shows you all the hot spots. And then you can roll into it, move it around, and see. Look at the tip of Mexico over here. A lot of hot spots in here. Is there a big forest fire going on there? Look at that. Now, these are those little popcorn ball clouds. This is another reason I like this site. You get a big overview. Look at these clouds. Does that look familiar? But usually we're looking up at them. Wow. They all look like little duplicates because I bet you there's a frequency going through the thick layer cloud, dividing it into a pattern. Like you could see patterns on speakers, when they turn the speaker up real loud. Alright, let's go to the ocean of Canada here. I don't really know what this is, but it's huge. Hudson Bay. There she is. It touches 4 states in Canada. Like Quebec, Alberta, and whatever these 2 are. So, here. And then I've even gone down at the ground level, and there's nothing in here. Like, it was using words that I didn't even know. Hang on. I know Joe was in here one day on the chat when I was doing this, and it was, like, really creepy. Like, real creepy what's in here. The names and these, they're using, like, letters, some weird alphabet, like Wagner Bay. I don't know. Let me see if Google opened up yet. Why is Google not working? Google's not working. Google Earth is not working. No, I'm just kidding about you doing the video. I was just kidding. I'm just saying, it could literally get you into a whole nother rabbit hole. And you know what? I don't know. I think the space stuff's more interesting because we know if it's raining outside, you know what I mean? What we don't know is, like, if the sun did something or... But if you want to get weird info, as soon as I can get Google to work, one night I'll come back on and do this again. You get into these weird bays down here, and there's stuff. I was looking at the top of this one naval base, like a Google level, and it was weird. Really, really weird. And then there's towns with names. Here, Overseas Highway. I mean, there's just so much weirdness down here, and it's like changing. Northwest Channel, like nothing. It looks like there's actually new stuff popping up. Like here. I don't think you can log. This isn't the right program, but look, there's a circle. Look at the light green. Doesn't it look like it's making its own land? Like, is it, look at here, half of it's like blocked out. And I've zoomed in at street level where like the cars look like they're fake. It almost like they put pictures in there and they're almost like off the chart. It's so weird. It's like, really? And in here, this looks like it's growing. Key West National Wildlife, all the way out here. So this is the Key West National Wildlife Park. Not even connected to the ground at all. You'd have to fly or boat. Maybe, I guess. It doesn't make sense to me, but here's another national park in the middle of the ocean. Really? Here, this is a national park. Wait a second. This ring, did you see the ring? Whoa. They showed a ring around here. This is a national park. Right here. Really? Really? What's this line right here? What's this dotted line doing? What's that connecting to? Where does that go? That does not make any sense. That little island way off to the left is a national park? All that water? Really? Alright, Kit, I see you gotta go. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. And, yeah, this is gonna be fun, I think. I'm just documenting these cameras, taking a little break from it right now by looking at this other stuff, but yeah, there's some weird stuff going on with the sun. Keep your eyes up, and see anything weird now, you can post it in there if you want. So that's kind of cool. Have a great day, and thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. And I may wrap this up for now. I'm getting kind of hungry myself. I'm going to start adding photos and things to this. This is test it out. Oh, she put one here. Oh, she put one up. This is awesome. She's put one up. Awesome. She's doing what I was thinking. Awesome, awesome. All right, this is awesome. This is going to work out. This is going to be fun. All right, everybody have a great day. I'll be back because I haven't even looked at the news yet. But I got to take a break from this camera thing for a minute. This is like creeping me out. This is Wag Chicago. I will be back. Everybody have a great afternoon, and I will see you in a few